All right. Everything shut off? Hey, go. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is Jeff, and I'm here with my beautiful young daughter, Gracie. She agreed to be on a special version of Sunday Motivation. She decided to wear Cardinals. I decided to wear Cubs. Of course, you know, she's covering hers up because she's embarrassed for being a Cubs fan, or a Cardinals fan. I'm sorry. Look, she's covering up her Cardinals fan and everything. And I just invited her on so that I could explain to her that Cubs have more fans than anybody else in history. All right. Anyway, today...
I have more friends, but I'm still a fan of Cards.
All right. Anyway, today we're just doing a motivational Sunday, just so you guys can get your Monday started. Spend 2 hours today, just like my mentors always tell me, to prep your Sunday so that you can prep the rest of your week. You know, me, what I do is I go over all the truck drivers I have. I make sure I can see what they need, what they're using, the things that, if they get in something over the weekend. I help out my farmers. I go over all their dialogues. I go over everything they need, stuff like that. And then I go over my teams throughout the United States. So, you know, then I also basically pray for everybody. And then I basically spend the rest of the time relaxing, getting in a Sunday, you know, motivation. Then I get on my Sunday calls that my team is on. Anyway, today I just want each and every one of you to know that you matter and you're important. And Gracie wanted to come on here today and let you all know it also. And is there anything you want to tell them today?
I know you're gonna tell. I don't know.
You don't know?
Hi.
Okay. Say, my name is Gracie.
My name is Schaefer.
Say, my name is Gracie.
My name is
And the Cardinals suck.
Cubs suck.
Cardinals bad. Anyway. Actually, she's never even seen a Cardinals game
Yes,
before.
I have
You know, think
too.
about it. How can you be a fan of
too.
something if you've never seen a Cardinals fan?
I have seen a Cardinals game before.
Who's on there? Oh, hey Walter, hey Tyler, hey Kelly. Tyler, you gotta get up with Willow. No, Willow? No. That is Willow your daughter's name? I'm sorry, I forgot Tyler. It's been a long day. We were reorganizing some stuff. There's snow on the grounds today. Be careful out there on the roads today. Know this. Whenever I put a thing in there, we were asked, and they kind of asked Gracie and a couple other people, they're like, why is your dad, is he talking to you? Is he talking to your mom? Who's he talking to? Is he dating somebody? No, actually, whenever I put my positive stuff up there, it started out with my Marine Corps brothers, and then several farmers that I know, and then several people I know that were going through some depressions. Every day in life, it just seemed like it was depression this, depression that, drama this, drama that. And, you know, quite frankly, I got sick of all the drama. And so whenever I talk to everybody, I was like, you know what? Somebody out there needs to have a little reinforcement that they know that they're important. You know, we don't know who's going to be the next inventor of something. We don't know who's going to find that new color out there, or who, you know, the babies that are going to be born that are going to be like Nobel Peace Prize winners and stuff like that. You know, but I can tell you this, if everybody's constantly being held down and somebody's always getting around people where they're just tolerating them, you know, they make fun of them, they're just mean to them, not in a good way, but in the way to where they're actually trying to hurt them, then all they are is being bullies. So what I try to convince everybody of, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, to go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. To basically understand that every day you need to reach down deep inside yourself and pull out that motivation, pull out that energy. You know, if there's bullies out there, you need to get as far away from them as possible. And some of them can be our best friends and family members. We just don't always see that. So what I always try to convince my daughter is, when she goes to school every day, if she sees something like that, you know, to befriend everybody, of course. But if you see stuff like that, what's going on is they're not right. And what I've noticed in life, the people that were always complaining about, oh, there's bullies this, and we need to be, they are the actual bullies. I'm sorry, but Hollywood, our politicians have all become the bullies, even though they're the ones that wanted us to fight against bullying. So it's going to take people like you and I out there to basically reach down, pull people out. Doesn't matter what their politics are, doesn't matter what their sex is, their creed, their race, religion, or anything else. You want to know something? I was telling somebody the other day. If a friend of mine, if we had neighbors that were Jewish or Muslim or something like that, if we had neighbors that are Protestant, Methodist, we would never know who they are. Because where we are from, we basically treat our neighbors the same. We love them anyway. If they come over to our house and we kind of know what they're, you know, we're not going to, we'll have a whole separate grill for them. You know, we love our friends so much that we will do whatever it takes to make sure they're okay. We don't worry about who they pray to, what their skin color is. We don't worry about their sexuality. I got news for you right now. In my family, I'm more afraid of the women than I am of the men. Because the women not only stay home, but they also go in the fields and work, clean. The men stay home, and the women pretty much are the bosses. And in the Midwest, that's what you see a lot of. Okay, the people that run the churches, okay, it doesn't matter. We all do things equally together. We just make sure we get it done because it's all about family and love. It's all about making sure we're happy, we make it through the day. And I think we're getting less and less of that every single day. And we're forgetting to tell, like, police officers that they're heroes, firefighters that they're heroes. Okay, Marines are heroes, Army's heroes, all branches of the service, they're heroes. Everywhere, all the way down to the trash collectors, they are heroes. The janitorial staff. It was funny because I'm reading a book right now. I put it in my thing here. And they're right. The most powerful people are actually probably the janitors because the janitors are there after hours. They're there and they know everybody's little dirty secrets. They're there getting things done when nobody else knows how to do them. When everybody else is there for one job, they're there for every job. And you know what? Here's what thing is. We judge people based on what we think we know about them when we should actually not be judging them at all because we know nothing about them. All we know is we care about them. All we know is we need to reach down and pull them up if they're feeling bad. We don't know whose family members are going through cancer, that are going through chemo, whose family members may have diabetes, that may have just lost a loved one, may have lost a grandparent. Okay? We have to judge people based on how we want to be judged ourselves. Kindness, respect, and like I told everybody else earlier on in my Facebook page, kindness is not weakness. Kindness is not sitting there thinking, oh, I'm kind, so now people are going to take it. No. Kindness is not weakness. It doesn't make you a weak person for being kind. If somebody gets around trouble, negativity, drama, stuff like that, just because we're kind, we also see that and we can walk away. If we're being kind to somebody and they're just being walk the other direction, you want to know something? I don't sit there and have to say something mean to them. I don't have to be sarcastic with them. I can just turn and walk away and choose who I'm going to be kind to. Why? Because I'm going to be kind to everybody. If they're not kind back, I don't care. Because that's not what I'm there for. I'm not there to sit there and be your counselor, your guidance counselor, your doctor, or anybody else. I'm there to make sure you know you're important and you matter, and I understand you got things going on. But if you're not kind back, and you're rude and negative, and that's what you live for, and you think it's funny being rude and negative, I grew up with people like that. They thought it was fun putting their thumb on the little guy. They thought it was funny because they knew more than everybody else, and, oh, you're nobody important. Or I heard stuff about you, and, oh, it's okay, I'm going to smile at your face and talk... Really? Gossiply, what do they call the, whatchamacallit, something, Sanford Sisters or whatever it's called. No. What it is if you don't go where you're celebrated and you're tolerated, then you're actually accepting of people being negative to you. You need to go around the people that love you, that care about you, that love to be around you. I love being around the people on my team. I love the people I'm around. I'm honest with them, and I'm not filtered. Because I'm tired of being filtered and people not understanding what's going on because we can't be open and honest with them. I like the Australian version of things. They'll say exactly what they think about you, and they're going to go have a beer with you. I'm tired of all this political crap. Honest to God, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people downing on people because of religion, because where they come from, what branch of the service they're in, because of their sexuality, and I don't want my daughter growing up in a world like that, because each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you is important. Each and every one of you can learn to write a resume instead of an application. Each and every one of you can get the jobs and the opportunities you want by just basically applying yourself and doing a little hard work, okay? Did you know a plumber, a welder, an electrician will get paid more per hour than a kid coming out of college because they're a professional in the field that they're in and they do the hard work? They're not just going to college to think, oh, I got a free ride. Once I graduate college, all the money's going to... No. They're out there working. When you go to a vocational school and stuff like that. So basically those people, what you need to do is pat them on the back because they're working every day and they can figure out things that you and I cannot figure out. Okay? Look at the farmers of the world. They have to be a little of everything. They got to be the father, the mother. They got to know how the tractor works. They got to know how to plant the fields. They got to know what the land is like. They got to know the weather. They got to be the meteorologist. They have to be the freaking veterinarian. Okay? They've got to know what fungus is. I mean, no offense, but a farmer can probably be a little of everything. And farmers are always going to be heroes in our book. And you know what? They started this country. Because without the farmers growing anything, we don't eat. Okay? Anyway, I'm now boring everybody going into history and everything else. So anything you want to add? They're boring, since I'm boring everybody. I just want you to know this. Every day you matter. Shut up. Every day you matter. Oh, sorry. Mrs. Drasler, my 7th grade teacher, hated anybody that said the word shut up. And she was a great lady, and she's right. We shouldn't say it. But guess what? I'm telling you this right now. You matter. You're important. What you say or do makes a difference. Your kids love you. It's okay to love on your kids a little bit. It's okay to give them noogies. It's okay to get their nose like, got your nose, ow. And then it's okay, especially when they ram you in the freaking with a shopping cart. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ow. Ow. I told you she's evil.
Got your nose.
Okay, we're gonna play tap out here in a second, and we're gonna. I mean, I know everybody's like, "Oh, you're abusing her." So what she knows right now is her arm's in a really bad position, and you know what's funny is she's not actually doing anything mean to me right now because she knows I just go like that. So here's the thing: have fun with your kids. Teach them to love each other. Teach them to love each other. Teach them to respect each other. Have a good time. Play board games. Play board games. Put the video games down. How many board games do we play each week? We tried to play Trivial Pursuit and we both failed. Trivial Pursuit, man. We both failed miserably. I don't think either of us got the questions right. Those were hard questions.
But
we did play Scrabble.
The famous golf course? What is the biggest
I don't even know,
in the
man.
world?
I don't remember anymore. Anyway, do fun things with your kids. Love each other. Call up your friends or family. Call up your brothers and sisters, moms or dads. Forgive. Remember the 3 forgiveness. Forgive those that hurt you. Ask forgiveness and forgive yourself. Okay? Anyway, my name is Jeff Jansen. I'm going to let each and every one of you go now. We're going to get back to playing around a little bit. We want to have a little bit of fun before it's today's daddy-daughter time. All weekend's daddy-daughter time, actually. And we just wanted to say hi. That each and every one of you, when I put stuff on there, I'm talking to each and every one of you. I'm not talking to anybody in particular. I'm not talking to one single person. But when I put on there that you matter, you're important. Because there's a lot of my Marine Corps brothers out there that are going through depressions. There's a lot of friends and family that are going through depressions. They're having a hard time. There's people out there that they don't know to get around the right people. They don't know. No one's telling them that they matter. No one's telling them they're important. All they see every day is negative this, negative that. Oh, look, you know, I tell people, why would you get rid of your Facebook page when all you got to do is start putting positive stuff on it? Get rid of the negative people on your Facebook page, but inspire those that are negative. Inspire those that need you. You don't got to get rid of your page just to come back to it 3 weeks from now, a month from now, a year from now. Instead, change how you do things on social media. I just like people to know they matter. My name's Jeff Jansen. Ow! Son of a biscuit! Anybody know what a frog bite is? A cow bite? Yeah, knows how fast she got up after doing that. I just want to hug, Gracie. I just want to hug.
And I'm good.
All right, everybody. Gracie, come here and tell everybody bye. Come here and tell everybody bye.
Okay.
All right, my name's Jeff. This is my daughter, Gracie. As you can tell, she's 11 years old now. She's getting big for her age. And I'm very proud of her. And Gracie, just in case you ever come back to this someday and you see this, I just want you to know I'm proud of you and I love you, okay?
If I had skinny legs, I would be like this.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm very proud of you. And I love you with my entire heart. You know that, right? We do daddy dog talk time, but I also tell her that in person. But guess what? Someday, maybe if something happens to me and she can come back she can see that everything I do is so that she gets raised not only to be strong, but to be kind. You know, never mistake kindness for weakness. That is the biggest mistake you can ever do with some of us, okay? Always remember it's fun to have competitions with different baseball teams and football teams and everything else, but it doesn't mean you got to tear apart everything because we just have fun. That's it. It's all about good fun, having a good time, being with friends and family you care about, and we all care about you. So, from our family to yours, you guys have a great evening, okay? Bye, everybody.